Okay.
So the ingredients for a banana cake are sugar, 2 eggs,
Yeah.
4 or 5, depending on how big your cake is, ripe bananas, self-raising flour, some baking powder, some Lurpak butter, some banana colouring.
Okay, let's have a little look at this banana colouring.
A baking tray.
So you can see that, and baking tray. Okay.
Okay,
So that's the ingredients.
yes.
Okay. So you cut the bananas
Yeah, cut the bananas.
to little pieces. So if we put one in there already. In the bowl, so you put them all in. And after you've cut the bananas, what's the next stage?
To put all the flour and sugar and stuff into this bowl.
Okay.
And crack the eggs.
So let's just cut the bananas first, and then we'll get back to the next stage. So after all the bananas are in there, the next stage is to mash the bananas up using a fork.
Yep, there you go. You can do that.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. Then after that's been mashed up, the next stage is what, my darling?
Is to measure the flour. Now we want 1.5 cups of self-raising flour. Now this is a measuring jug with millilitres and ounces and cups and pints. We want 1.5 cups of self-raising flour. You can probably put up to 1 3/4.
Okay, so if you do that. Okay. Self-raising flour's going in. So you can get the quantity there, measuring it up. While we're doing this, I'm going to mash these bananas up, and then I'll get back to you. Okay, as you can see, the bananas have all been mashed up in a nice quantity, nice and moist, with a slopping. So that's that. The next stage, Lorena,
is you grease the tin, and a trick for it not to stick is to sprinkle flour over the edges.
yes, I like to see we've got all our dishes in there as well. It's good. Okay.
Yeah, don't film the dishes though.
Okay. As you can see, the tin is nicely greased.
Oh, don't film.
Next,
We've poured in 1.5 cups or 1 3/4 cups of self-raising flour,
yep.
and we stick it in a sieve. Pour it into a sieve. Sorry, not stick it in a sieve, and just sieve the flour.
Okay.
It's all done. So then you'll see a nice fine flour.
Yep.
Then you pour in 1 cup up to here of sugar.
Is that 1 cup? Okay.
Yeah, that's 1 cup.
Okay. So just to quickly recap, we've got the bananas, 4 bananas we used, we squashed them up with the fork. After that stage we greased the pan. Lorena showed you a nice way to grease the pan and sprinkle it nicely. We then got the flour and beated the flour through to the bowl so it's nice and soft and moist. And then we've got 1 cup measuring here on our scale of sugar. Yeah, that's fine.
Then you pour in the sugar.
That's like a lot of sugar, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, so sugar goes in the bowl.
Then you add 1 teaspoon of baking powder.
Okay. Hold on, you said 1.
Yeah, that was 1 teaspoon. I didn't put nothing. That's good.
Alright.
Then you add half a block of butter.
So we've now added half a tub of butter.
No, half a block.
Half a block of butter, just cut into 4 pieces. Into the bowl with the sugar and the self-raising flour. So 1 egg has been cracked into the bowl. Okay.
Now I'm about to mix it all together.
Okay, cool. And for those people that don't have one of these machines at home, what else could they do?
You have a portable whisk, like this.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to add the banana. This will make the mixture go into a thick consistency.
Consistency is important in the making of the banana cake, as it allows the banana cake to form nicely in a nice texture.
I will also add 2 capfuls of banana colouring.
Okay, so at the moment it's looking interesting. Then we get the whisk back out again. As you can see, the mixture is becoming pasteurized.
It's turning into a thick mixture is what he's trying to say.
Yeah.
A smooth, thick mixture.
Now everything's mixed up together, as you can see. The next step
is to pour it all out into the baking tray. I'm sorry, not the tin. The good thing to remember is not to open the oven while the cake is cooking.
Okay, so that will go in there for how long?
About an hour.
An hour. Okay, and let's close it up. And just to go over the temperature again.
It's about 180 degrees.
Okay. Which is about gas mark 4 or 5. Now we wait for an hour and then we see what happens.
Now we take it out of the oven. And to check if it's cooked, you poke, like pointed and sharpen it. And if there's no mixture on the sharp bits on the stick, then it means it's cooked. And there's none, so that means it's cooked. So we just leave it on the side there for about 10 minutes to cool down and let it sit nicely.
And the final bit is just sprinkling some
icing sugar
on the banana cake. And there we go.